Teacher banned after telling pupil he was glad it was non-uniform day, so he could see how beautiful she was. Carl Smith, who was head of computing at the Warner School in Banbury, was also found to have privately messaged another pupil outside of school. He had also given her his personal contact info, details like his WhatsApp number, despite knowing she was vulnerable. Several of these messages were sent outside of term time, and late into the evening past 11 p.m., and included him discussing difficulties he was having at school. In one message, he told a student, only named as pupil B, he had kept chocolate behind for her, telling her begging for food and fluttering your eyelashes isn't really earning them. You are very nice though, so that works in your favor. Maybe I'm just a sucker for a pretty face. With regards to pupil B, Mr. Smith told the panel, I cannot recall the exact events that led to me giving her my personal email address, but I recall it was because I needed to vent about the school policy and I did not want to do so over the school email system. Another student told a school investigation that she found his comment creepy after he called her beautiful, and that it had felt more than a normal compliment from a teacher. So he can't reapply to teach anymore, and this is what he said finally. Even though I was not in my right mind at the time, it was still wrong and should have never happened. I deeply regret my part in all of this, not just because it has destroyed me mentally, but because of the impact my actions have had on the young people affected. That's what blows my mind. It's like, you really think you're gonna get away with this? You are just a teacher. You're not in Hollywood. You're not ultra rich, okay? I guarantee you, Will Smith does not have bodyguards or secret assassins on his payroll that could take out a high school student if she spoke out. If you're attracted to children or teenagers, okay, I'm not going to say children, these are high schoolers. They could be 17 to 19 years old. I don't know. But if you're attracted to high school female students around 17 to 19 years old, you got to be realistic. Just imagine that. Teacher, in some ways, in some aspects, is almost like a parent. You get your homework from the teacher, bring it home, and you do the work. And then you bring it in the next day, you report to your teacher, you show him that you did the work. It's almost like a parent, where a parent would tell you to do something, like make your bed, clean your room, do this, do that, and once you're done with that, you report to your parent and say, okay, mom/dad, they, them, try to be inclusive here. And you say to them, hey, I did the thing that you told me to do. That type of dynamic, teacher, student, that's all it's ever gonna be. It's not gonna, how are you gonna make that? How are you gonna go after the person who reports to you only to hand you their homework that they've done? How are you gonna assume that they have like a side interest in you as a person? No, you're just their teacher and they give you their homework and they answer your questions when you ask them. It's like, okay, raise your hand, who can answer this question? That's all that relationship is going to be. Teacher-student. It's not going to be anything else. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't far off. A high school senior is about 17 to 18 years old. My God. If I could pull 17 to 18-year-olds as a 34-year-old man, I would. Believe me. In most places, including the United States, a person is legally considered an adult when they reach the age of 18. This is known as the age of maturity, and it signifies the point at which an individual gains certain, at which an individual can, I don't know how to fucking talk, and it signifies the point at which an individual gains certain rights and responsibilities associated with adulthood. So yes, we've established that 18 years old, okay, it's almost worldwide recognized as adulthood. But at the same time, if you're gonna be someone's teacher, that adult is still taking on the role of a child because she is your student, okay? So I don't know if it makes any sense, but 18 years old in that situation, that certain circumstance, it cancels out 18 being a legal adult. This is how the cycle works, okay? Two adults, they are married and they have sex and they have kids. Same with a lot of other parents. They do the same thing. They get married, they have sex, they have kids. All of a sudden, all those kids go to the same school. Are you with me so far? All those kids are gonna talk to each other, okay? All those kids are gonna be in the same group of people. You know, you got the popular kids, you got all types of kids. And guess what that means? They are going to date one another too. You have to have the self-awareness to realize that, hey, maybe an 18-year-old high school student doesn't want you as a teacher, as their teacher. She doesn't want to have a teacher as a romantic partner. And you have to have the self-awareness and the basic knowledge to understand that as a teacher, just a teacher, I don't even know what computing. Let's face it, computing, I mean, unless you're teaching about hacking, that's not even interesting. For real, it's much easier to groom teenagers when you have a huge social media following. Like I said before, a huge social media following, or if you're like a Hollywood celebrity. Corey Feldman has named the man who sexually assaulted him his friend Corey Haim as a child. In a new documentary, My Truth, The Rape of Two Coreys, which premiered in Los Angeles on Monday, Corey Feldman said that Corey Haim told him that Charlie Sheen had raped Corey Haim on the set of the 1986 film Lucas. At the time, Sheen was 19, and you saw that, didn't you? And Haim, he was 13. I don't even have to get into detail about this. So Charlie Sheen right now is 59 years old. He was 19 years old when he raped Corey Haim. So that means, if I'm doing the equation right, 59 minus 19 is 40. So this happened 40 years ago. And the documentary, My Truth, it came out in 2020. So I can confidently say that, yeah, if you're a powerful person, social media wise or Hollywood up, yeah, you can rape someone, you can coerce somebody into being in a relationship with you, and nobody will even bat an eye because she can't say anything. She'll have people threatening to kill her family, have something happen to her that makes her not say anything. Okay, new info, this is a private school over in England. Okay. I mean, yeah, I get it, it's a private school, but still, you're still just a teacher in a private school. You can be replaced very easily. You know what? I actually work in a private school, and we actually had a similar thing happen. Not a teacher, but one of the our now ex-coworkers. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but the boss told us that Francis, he did something inappropriate with one of the students, and he's banned from campus. He can't come back. It's a little side story. This is a PSA to all the teachers out there, or future teachers. We're there to mold their minds, not groom them, to make one of them your companion. Just think about that. Realistically, what chance do you think you honestly have as a computing teacher trying to pick up an 18-year-old student who gives you their homework when they finish it? Just think about that.